I've got something to say about the Gavin Newsom of it all. First of all, for those who've missed it, Gruesome Newsom's social media team made this series of posts this week that were trying to mock, replicate Donald Trump's social media energy. This has a lot of people on the internet all aflutter because, let's be honest, there's been a real lack of action on the part of a lot of people in Newsom's level of leadership that we could really use right now.
How did it take 9 years to decide to simply try, mocking him?
But plenty of other people are gleefully pointing out how shitty he's been on a lot of key issues. Basically a neoliberal centrist who's happy to let a lot of authoritarian light policies slide because they look good to his donors. I'm of several minds about this. First of all, I want to encourage state governors and other people with positions of power to see themselves as part of a broad front against authoritarian consolidation. We need them to be part of this. We don't have to work directly with them or even like them, but their power, validation, and reach actually does matter in the life or death fight that we're in. But also, back that shit up with doing something. State governors have a lot of power, from their state's budget to their bully pulpit. Newsom has been doing a pretty bad job of using his. Trying to out-Trump Trump is not part of that. Part of the reason Trump's playbook works for him is that he's effectively laundered his image as someone who isn't contained, isn't controlled, and certainly isn't managed by a team of handlers who determine what, when, and how he posts.
I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters.
And this is also part of the bigger conversation that we need to get into at some point about retaliatory redistricting. I'm really nervous about the endgame here. If we don't have a long-term strategy, an endlessly escalating war of more of the same is just going to produce more of the same. More demagogues, more distrust in democratic institutions and processes, more resentment, more on-ramps to authoritarianism. I'm not saying that we need to sit down and break bread with the fashion. Far from it. What I am saying is that we need to provide transformative solutions to structural problems, and we need to be for real about it. One thing that actually does help is addressing the real pain points that people experience in the existing system and talking with them about why those pain points exist and what might alleviate them. You know, organizing. Anyway, my TLDR is that Gavin Newsom's comms team is cringe, but don't let it carry you away from the bigger goals and the hard work of actually standing up to the fascists that's happening all over the place, from Boston to DC to Austin to LA and everywhere in between.